तो पिला माने तम समस्त को स्वागत करछु मो YouTube चैनल तो प्लस 2 सेकंड ईयर आर्ट्स पिला तो आर्ट्स कॉमर्स पिला त मानकर इंग्लिश रे में आलोचना करबा क्वेश्चन आंसर पिला माने तो चला हम स्टार्ट करबा कोन देछि क्वेश्चन तो प्रथम क्वेश्चन कोन देला द टीचिंग ऑफ इंग्लिश वर्ड्स एंड लिटिल थिंग्स ऑफ वेस्टर्न साइंस इन द सिटी स्कूल मेड द डैश अनहैप्पी ग्रैंडफादर अनहैप्पी थिले द ग्रैंडमदर राइटर पेरेंट्स ऑफ द राइटर के हबो ना हेजबो को ना ग्रैंडमदर को ना ग्रैंडमदर Next, the law of gravity, achievements, a principle, and the world being round were things of dash. Were things of kona, now were things of Western science kona, Western science. Next, grandmother could not help the writer in his lesson at the city school as she dash. Did not understand English and Western science, did not show interest, become sick, was old. Kona haba? Na hejbo kona? Now did not understand the English and the Western science. Next, grandmother was distressed as there was no teaching about dash in the city school. Dash in the city school. Kona God and script pictures. Next, grandmother was much distributed when she learned about dash lesson in the city school. Religious, science, music, dance. Kona na music. Parvati question. To the grandmother, music and a dash association. Friendly, unfriendly, Lord, fine. Kona na Lord. Kona na Lord. Next, what does Lord mean? What does Lord mean? Gentle, blogger, healthy, rude. कौन हबो पिला माने ना हेजो तमरो कौन ना हेजो blogger कौन ना blogger. Next, dash was the monopoly of harlots and bigots. Science, music, dance, singing. कौन हबो ना हेजो music. Parvati question. To the grandmother, music was not meant for their students, teachers, villagers, gentlefolk. कौन हबो ना gentlefolk ना gentlefolk. Next, her silence meant disapproval. What does the underlined word mean? Accepted, considered, not accepted, and approved, rejected. कौन हबो ना हेजो not accepted and approved. Parvati question. When the writer went up to university, the common link of friendship was snapped. What does the underlined word mean? कौन हबो continued, broke, immediately, developed, generated. कौन हबो ना जो broke immediately. Next, the common link of a friendship between the writer and grandmother was snapped because the writer moved to village, the writer moved to school, the writer admitted in city school, the writer went up to university. कौन हबो ना हबो कौन ना जो writer went up to university. परवर्ती question. Grandmother accepted her solution with resignation. What does the underlined word mean? Friendship, long lines, life, happiness. कौन हबो ना long lines. Next, what does resignation mean here? Leaving a service or job, accept something without interest, rating for something, giving up for something. Kana na accept something without interest. Next, from sunrise to sunset, she said by her prayer room, kitchen room, bedroom, spinning wheel. Kana haba pila mane na spinning wheel. Next, she was reacting dash. Bears, rosary, prayers, none of this above. कौन हबो ना prayers. कौन ना prayers. Next, in the afternoon, grandmother was feeding dash crows, sparrows, pigeons. कौन ना हेजबो sparrows. कौन ना sparrows. Next, she was breaking dash into little bits to feed the sparrows. Bread, chapatis, cake, biscuit. कौन ना हबो bread. कौन ना bread. Next, birds collected around her, creating a portable bedlam of chirruping. What does the underlined word mean? A scene full of noise and confusion. Bed to sleep, bed with lamp, bed with roses. कौन हबो ना हेजबो तमरो कौन ना ए हेजबो a scene full noise and confusion. Next, dash perched on her legs, shoulders and head. crows, sparrows, fowls, parrots କଣ ହବ ନା ହବ sparrows କଣ ନା sparrows ପରବର୍ତ୍ତୀ next କଣ ଦେଲା she smiled but never shunted them away. What does the underline word mean? Go away by waving arms, used of shoes, come into na none of the above କଣ ହବ ନା go away by waving arms. Go away by waving arms. Next, what was the happiest half hour of the day for a grandmother? While tending birds, signing prayer, feeding sparrows, teaching the author कौन हबो ना feeding sparrows कौन ना feeding sparrows. Next, how did the grandmother accept her solution? Happily, lonely, with resignation, sadly कौन हबो ना with resignation. Next, which phase of relationship shows that the grandmother looked after the author in the village? First phase, second phase, third phase, last phase. कौन हबो ना हेजबो first phase कौन ना first phase. Next, the writer estranged from grandmother when he went to city school. This refers to dash phase of relationship. First, second, third, last. कौन हबो ना हबो second phase कौन ना second phase. Next, the writer went abroad for further studies for a dash year. 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 2 year. केते year ना हबो 5 year कौन ना 5 year. Grandmother's lips moved in dash. Song, fear, prayer, and trepidation. कौन हबो ना हेजबो एटा prayer. Next, her fingers were busy telling their stories, songs, bears, folk tales. कौन हबो ना हेजबो तमरो कौन ना हेजबो bears कौन ना bears. Next, grandmother silently kissed dash of the writer, hand, feet, forehead, cheek. कौन हबो ना हेजबो forehead कौन ना forehead. Next, the writer feels the last scene of physical contact with the grandmother when she dash kona kissed the forehead of the writer. Next, the writer come back from abroad after dash 3, 4, 5, 2 dash years na 5 years. Kete na 5 years. Next, grandmother did not look a day dash even after 5 years. Na older kona na older. Next, while clasping the writer, her arms SH was reacting dash. Reacting kona na reacting prayer. The happiest moment of the grandmother were with dash. Friends, sparrows, dogs, author. कौन बोला मैंने happiest moment ना sparrows. Next, she fed the sparrows with dash prayers, remarks, fabulous, rubax, bidding the rosar. कौन हबो ना fabulous rubex. Next, in the evening of the writer's arrival day, grandmother did not dash. Sing, pray, play, eat. कौन ना pray. Next, she collected the dash of the neighborhood, friends, men, women, girls. कौन पिला माने ना हेजबो तमरो कौन ना women कौन ना women. Next, she got an old dash and sang of the homecoming of warriors, friend, drum, harmonium, spinning wheel. कौन ना drum. Next, she sang the homecoming of dash soldiers, warriors, grandsons, kings. कौन हबो ना हबो warriors कौन ना warriors. Next, the family members of the writer had to pursue her to stop to avoid dash risk, tension, overstanding favor. कौन हबो ना overstanding. तो इतला तमरो क्वेश्चन आंसर द प्रोटेक्ट ऑफ लेडी रा वीडियो भल लागले लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर दो। धन्यवाद। जय जय।